their own. They don't even have your time. You understand? Somebody like me, why is it still painful? Is you can't that country, you can't really go there and say, I want to go and settle there. But by now, somebody like me, I know there are a lot of people like me out there that they will be like, oh, I think the country is in a good form. At least we should be like preparing now to say, oh, probably let's go and settle home, and the home is home, blah blah blah, all sort of things. But now that is not, you can't.
So do they not know what that simply means to your own mental health as
so
well?
It's exactly.
Like
so
personally, like to somebody like yourself, you've seen everything here. What is left here to see? You've seen everything.
You see, thank you.
But now you just have to kind of continue to remain here because you don't want to put your life at risk back there.
At risk.
Do they understand what that means mentally for you?
It pains me more than them. If they don't know that.
They don't know. Ma'am, thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much. Let me reserve things for now. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, everybody. Then, Princess Balogo, sorry for your loss. I know you are there.
I know.
Sorry for your loss. Yeah. May God grant Baba eternal life. Yeah.
Amen.
Allah, all right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
God,
thank you.
Yeah.
So you see, I have said this many times on this platform, right? A lot of you don't understand that some of us, somebody like me now, I'm still young, you will say, but I am not too young if to say where I come from has not been so messed up, right? People like myself would possibly have started putting things back there. Back in the days, people of my own age, they are opening businesses, they are opening, opportunities back in Nigeria. And these guys have messed things up so much that those who have been abroad for 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, 40 years, ordinarily, some of them are retired. They would just have been spending 8 months in Nigeria, 4 months here, in the olden days. So that's how people used to kind of do it. But the politicians and you, their supporters, have messed up that place so much that you have put the lives of everybody in danger. So it's now going to be your choice to say, do you want to go and find out if Nigeria is safe or not? Or you're just going to have to kind of wait until you see the sign. So mentally, there are people who don't want to be where they are here anymore. But you just have to continue to cope and live just within the whole place, live in the place. So when you see people come on social media to vent their frustration and their disappointment, in fact, their support for, if breaking up of that contraption is going to make it easier for everybody to find a place to call home again, then so be it. You do not understand. You think it's because they hate Nigeria? There's nobody that hates Nigeria more than your politicians and you, their supporters. You have opportunity of fixing that place. You become governors, senators, lawmakers here and there, president and the rest. Rather than fix that place, you decided to make mess of it even more. And you are buying yourself and your family members. You are buying them what? Paradise outside Nigeria. Buying them citizenship because you don't love that place. But then some of you think, now we don't love Nigeria. When you guys are actually the enemies of that contraption, unfortunately. Here is my last caller, I believe. Hello.
Hello, Mr. How are you doing?
I am very well, sir. Good to have you again. How are you?
Yeah, good to see that your eyes looking better now.
Oh, so, yeah. Thank you.
yeah. I've not called you for a while because I've been busy with other things. Yeah. I'm gonna just summarize most of the things you've discussed anyway. I'll start with
Go on, please.
The issue of Peter Obi wishing Gowon happy birthday. It's all fine and good, but I think our generation, we are the Peter Obi generation, which are much older, in our 50s and 60s now.
Oh, right.
We seem not to understand that our own personal idea is not everybody's idea. I like Mayegu doesn't mean that everybody that is a Yoruba man like Mayegu.
That's right.
We need to start getting to the point where if you want to say something, say it that this one I'm saying on my own behalf, not on behalf of my supporters. And the moment you hold the position of power, you're no longer your own, you're a public property. So you have to go in the direction of the people that are supporting you. Yeah. Also, the same people that people are saying that Obi is saying forgive. When was when Buhari was in power? Did Meiti Allah ever apologize to any part of Nigeria?
Never.
Have they even apologized now that Tinubu is in power?
No.
You don't dealt a card to somebody that is dealing you a different card. You deal him exactly the same card so that they understand. And I want to drag it back to the people that sent Christianity and Muslim religion to us in Africa. The Europeans never forgive Gaddafi for Lockerbie bombing. As soon as they found an opportunity, they got him and they ended him. The same Israel that the Christians in Nigeria are praying. Israel is busy bombarding his enemy, finding their leaders and killing them. If it's in Nigeria now, they'll say pray for the person. Oh, how are you praying for the person? Praying for who? Person that is coming to kill you, you're praying for him. When the person that sent you the Bible is busy killing the person that wants to kill him. What version of the Bible did they give you? Even in Saudi Arabia, you do anyhow, they cut your head off. So what version of Muslim are we practicing in Nigeria that we're not practicing? I don't understand. It just makes me kind of question certain things.
To question this more.
Another thing you should also observe is our own generation, like the other caller said, has bastardized Nigeria. It's true to an extent. But what people have forgot is that we that grew up from the 70s all the way to the 90s grew up under military rule. You dare not question any authority. If you question, you're dead. So the fear was put in us to just accept everything said, hook, line, and sinker. And the biggest happiness I'm happy for is the advent of internet. Some people don't know that there were times when you own TV in your house, your dad will lock the TV door. TVs used to have door. The TV people play with now, TV used to have door. You people still have the light, but your dad will lock the TV door. When he wants to watch the TV, he will open it.
Then
everybody will now sit down and watch. When they finish watching, they lock it, carry the key for their pocket, they go and they go. And it's only black and white. The tube is like bigger than, like the tube is half of my flat now. The tube of that TV is like half of my flat to the back.
Is that what they usually give to it then?
Thank you. So what I'm trying to say is, we didn't have access to the information your generation and the next generation have now. We dare not question anything. If you question anything, you're gone. And that is why I will only support anybody that question constituted authority with facts, not with fiction. Like you did earlier when you said you're not sure if the chief of staff is dead because you don't have verifiable facts. That is what we want. People that can think and follow it up with the real facts.
That's right.
Secondly, when it comes to the issue of, like I always tell you, is like I said, I'm saying my own based on fact. I say PDP did 16 years. APC is about to complete the 16 years. You are beginning to see the crack. They are the Lagos boys, they are the NNPP boys, they are the other parties that combine to form the APC. And if you look at Tinubu's government, if you look at Tinubu's government, Tinubu government is made up of the AD, the old AD.
And then the ACACM. You're right.
And thank you. Thank you. However, the problem they are now facing now is in 2027, where do they get the other half they need? They can get the Southwestern vote. They need either the Southeastern vote or Middle Belt vote or Northern vote. That is why you're going to see Tinubu start trying to pander to the needs of certain areas. It's either going to keep going to South-South to cut off some parts of the old Southwest region, cut off some bit of Middle Belt. With people like Boala, he's going to give them some authority. They will start talking rubbish, having rubbish, or find one person and give a post. They will never prosecute the Kogi State governor, Bello, because they need him to win an election. He has a constituency. If he delivers Kogi State for them, that is one state in the Middle Belt. The Kwara governor will deliver one state. They're already counting the states they need. Now, the other people that are grumbling, Peter Obi will never make it to presidency. I'm not saying he's not a good person. He's never going to make it to a presidency. He's beginning to dilute his values to try to fit in. You need to become what you are and stay where you are. If I come back 10 years from now and I come back to watch my ego, I know what to expect.
That's right, sir.
The moment you start trying to pander to other people, trying to increase your vote, no. If your argument is valid, people on the other side should see your argument and start turning to your side, and not you trying to pander to them.
No.
Yeah, I may not be a great fan of Showore, but you can never come 10 years from now and not still get him talking the same way he was talking 10, 20 years ago. Because he has a value that he's sitting on.
I agree.
People forget that politics and human beings are like brands. The moment you stay as a brand, people will begin to see that thing you're saying makes sense. And like I keep telling you, you are peeling the back of the skin of the tree. You're now chopping the tree small. People are going to Africa and coming back and saying, wow, is this is Mayogu is saying, how is he getting into the tea, to the fact, to the point that this is exactly what's happening? The other caller that called say his phone got taken in Lagos. His phone is not. They're not even going to take their phone nowadays. Watch in the next 2-3 years, they will start taking people's houses. Because Tinubu need to pay all the people that contributed for his election. The West will never contribute to anything for free. It started during the Biafran War. After the war, the Igbos were given 20 pounds. All their money were used to pay for the weapons that the British and other countries supplied them. Go and check Iraq war. After the war, Americans took their oil to pay back all the money they used to the Israeli war they are fighting now. When they finish, Iran will be sanctioned to pay for the war. People need to start understanding this. Tinubu will pay for all the people that make sure he won that election. So the tax people he's employing now are the people that are going to go house to house to collect those taxes. You that refuse to vote the right thing when they are telling you to vote the right thing and stand by your vote, you will now pay that due you want to pay. And those that sold their vote in what's it called, in Bini, in Edo, and those that are about to sell their vote in the next state they're going to have election will also pay. In Ondo, they will keep pushing them to the point where they will not tell you now that, you know what, all the houses you build in Nigeria, you own the house but you don't own the land. You have to start paying ground rent.
You know, Lagos State has already announced that. Someone could just said that I think it was 2 weeks ago. That it's only 15% houses in Lagos that has original CFO. What do you mean? 15%? Does that mean that all those millions of houses are not supposed to be there?
Right. Yes, because they've already calculated how much they need to make to pay back all the debts they borrowed. When Buhari stopped the change the money, it was designed to stop them from getting money for election. These people got people to put money and say, you know, I'll put 10 billion, I'll put 50 billion. If you win, you pay us back. All this flight they are flying out of the country is to go and renegotiate the debt. We're going to pay you back. We don't have money to print. We don't have oil to sell because oil has already been sold in advance. Dangote, you cannot sell below 1,000 because the one we are importing, we are taking the subsidy money to repay back the debt we borrowed. These are election debt. They're not finished paying back election debt. When they finish paying back election debt, if they don't have enough, they will now tax you as an individual. It will get to a point where even when you're walking on the road, you pay tax in Nigeria. They will keep pushing them to the point where the people will have to wake up to do something about it.
Bring an end to all of this if they can. Baba, thank you. Again, you have a way with, you know, your contributions. I have to give that to you, sir. You have a way with it. Enough that a lot of the viewers just find it like if this was supposed to be a studio presentation where hundreds of people are in the attendance, right? The camera will be picking up on you know, the faces of everyone in the room, and you get this agreement look on their faces like, I appreciate this, sir. Okay, thank you so much. Right? Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You're welcome. And you too.
Yes, sir. A very good one. I have hang on. Our time is really up now, even though I think Celia wants to say one or two things, but I'm going to time her. You see, is that you, Celia?
Yes.
Our own Garba Live. Now, here is something. You only have just about 2 minutes with an extra one. If you can manage it, that you can actually manage it, right? So let's have it. How are you today?
Thank you. I want to talk. So,
let's talk.
I'm fine.
Go on.
It's about the forthcoming. It's not about Nigeria, but kind of. It's because of Nigerians. The forthcoming US elections. I am saying this here because this is a platform where we have a lot of Nigerians here. This is also where I call home. But I need to make some enlightenment here because some people are sick in the head and they're not understanding. If African American people can rise up, who are the people that are directly affected by you know what they went through now from the hand of the rich, what do they call it, white supremacists. If they went through all that, when you read their history, but if they are coming out today because their eyes are open, because something happened to them, then why are we on Mayago's Diary Political for how many years? Why are we here? Why do we want Oduduwa Nation? Why do we want Biafra? And we are here still. Something has not happened to us. Then we need to go and do a recheck. Fact check. I tell everyone under the sound of my voice that you need to go and sit down and think about this. I saw something on Adeola Fayo's channel. I could not believe it. Dr. Damages was here one time. They talk about the issue. Any president that cannot put his country first is not fit to be on the. He's a very useless president. I like Trump because he will say America first. When they're pointing out on Trump, he called us shithole. He called us whatever. But am I going to put a shithole here? Why didn't you point out on? But am I going to be truthful? This country has given you life. This country has given you a reason to be at peace. Go back to Nigeria now. Go back to Nigeria. You want to press people that are legalizing marijuana and all these things. These people that will pass the beach, you will take all those things and you're enjoying because they allow you. It's okay to take them. Who is suffering it? Many people are dying because of that. Many people are dying. And we talk about economy. The truth is, when Trump was the president, the economy was better. The prices are current. Look at the prices of things. You call it a felony. How many politicians are not felony? If we bring up all their dirty miners, we're going to spend them and you all see. Tell me if their hands are clean. Tell me if their hands are pick me up today. And I talk to you. Look at the what's going on. You know what? I tell you, shoot that size. I swear to you, if Trump is on throne, certain people cannot beat their chest and do certain things. Won't be with that. I tell you this thing. You want me to? I said, God bless you for me. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay, Celia, it's like you are a Trumper.
Sure, I am.
Okay, because it is Mayegu's Diary Political. You get that now. So we tend to sort of, I get your point, okay, and it's made already. But we'll keep it that way, okay? Thank you so much for calling in, though, right? You enjoy the rest of the evening as well. And take it easy, though. So that's Celia. I don't know how much people have been, dragging with Celia in the comments. And I could barely, hear everything she had to say because she was like, okay, we'll leave it at that, right? So thank you so much, everyone, again, for being here tonight. And I am going to be looking forward to when we meet again. But listen, for everything that you've heard or we've shared on this platform again, it is just so you have access to whatever it is we call the information out there. And what you make of it is totally yours, okay? So we just don't want us to keep either living in denial or in some instances, right? Pretend that all is well with that contraption, so to say. Okay. So thanks so much for sharing your evening with me. As you are leaving, remember, like the broadcast if you haven't already, and then share it to others. We need to see this. Okay. I will see you some other time. So good night, everyone. Okay. And you take it easy, everyone.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.